respected sir, good evening friends, good evening. Before starting our today's presentation, I like to introduce my colleagues, Mr. Amol Khot, Mr. Vikram Godke, good evening sir, and Mr. Swerisman.
Good evening, sir.
It is our honor and very good opportunity to present our today's topic. It's Merchant Shipping Act 1995, Section 48, and I will give you general significance about the Secretary of State, Department of Transport, and the Secretary of State Department of Transport can regulate the Act as per and the existing any Act. The Secretary of State was originally the title given on the two officials who conducted the royal correspondence under the Elizabeth. Now it is the title held by some of the more important government ministers. For the example of the Secretary of State of Department of Transport, it means the Secretary of Department of State can regulate the Act as to the shipping industry. And as we all know, how manning is important in today's date in shipping industry. So my colleague Mr. Amol Khot will explain about the manning. Can you please?
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir, once again, and thank you for this opportunity. As my colleague Sagar has already mentioned about the manning, in my further part of my intro presentation, I'll be explaining in a few more details about the manning. As we know, the importance of manning in the national and international law. When we talk about manning, we actually talk about safe manning. And safe manning is a minimum crew required on board ship with respect to the safety of ship and protection of marine environment. While issuing this document, which is a safe manning document, by the administration considers the part of ensures the performance of crew in safety matters and and construction of ship. So today's our topic is significance of Section 48 of Merchant Shipping Act 95. So what does this section actually says? The Secretary of State may exempt any ship or description of ship from any requirement of regulation made under Section 47. An exemption given under this section may be confined to a particular period or to one or more particular voyages. What these exemptions actually says? To understand these exemptions, we have to first understand what is said in the Section 47. Section 47 is divided into 4 parts. In my presentation, I will be explaining about initial 2 parts. The initial 2 parts are the Section 47.1 A is 47A talks about the manning requirements, about number and qualification of officers and crew of any description, including doctor and cook. So Section 47.1B deals with the specifies the standard of competency and satisfaction of other conditions in order to qualify for the purpose of this section. As per STCW, it has been mentioned in STCW the specific minimum standards for the competency, which are competency in various tasks and knowledge, understanding and proficiency of these tasks, methods of demonstrating competency and criteria for evaluating competency. The second part of this section talks about the limitation on Secretary of State for the condition in which he can make